A group with Fontenelle Forest says it's saved about 160 unique birds across Nebraska this year. Raptor Recovery is a team that rehabs large birds like eagles and owls. Their director says this is the time of year you're likely to come across an injured raptor. Reporter Alex McClune shows us how many they're saving today.
Denise Lewis is the director of the Raptor Recovery Center at Fontenelle Forest. But right now, we're inside her garage. That's because she immediately treats injured birds that are reported in eastern Nebraska before they're taken to a rehab center.
There's always a problem with these guys when man is involved. If these guys get hit by a car, we're the only people to step in and try to save these guys.
For the past 40 years, Denise and 130 volunteers across the state have been the only Nebraska organization that has certification to treat these creatures. Some raptors find their way to her care after being shot by humans. But the ones calling her garage home right now injured themselves in the wild. They were all reported by people around the metro this past week.
Like this young red-tailed hawk, I provided some critical care for that bird also. The bald eagle that has a known fracture in the wing, he will go and get an x-ray and possible surgery.
Once they're in the hands of a volunteer, they're documented and tracked in the program. Denise says educating people about raptor recovery has become increasingly important over the years. She says about 600 birds were saved last year in Nebraska and western Iowa.
When you know how these guys work and the problems that they have in the ecosystem, you know, some of these guys can live alongside man pretty well. Some of them cannot.
Now these raptors will be driven to the recovery center about 45 minutes away in Elmwood and one day released back into the wild.
When you see these guys out in the wild, I mean, to me, that's just thrilling.
Reporting in Bellevue, Alex McClune, 3 News Now.
There's a hotline to call if you come across an injured hawk, falcon, or other type of raptor. That number is at the bottom of your screen. Volunteers respond as quickly as possible.